Number of hurricanes that will hit a certain house in the next 10 years is Poisson, mean 4. Each hurricane results in a loss that is exponential, mean 1,000. Losses are mutually independent and independent of the number of hurricanes. Calculate the variance of the total loss due to hurricanes hitting this house in the next 10 years. So we are given that the number of hurricanes will be Poisson. So let n be the number of hurricanes. And we're given that each loss is exponential. Each loss is exponential with mean 1,000. So since n is Poisson and its mean is 4, so the variance will also be 4 because variance of Poisson is equal to its mean or expected value. And similarly, since x is exponential with mean 1,000, so the variance of x would be the square of 1,000 because for exponential, the variance is the square of the mean. Let t be the total loss due to n hurricanes. X is the loss due to each hurricane. And let t be the total loss due to n hurricanes. And the question was to find the variance of t because we have to find the variance of total loss due to n hurricanes. Or the way they worded it was the total loss during the 10 years, and we assume that there are n hurricanes during the 10 years. So it's a total loss due to n hurricanes. Now, t is the sum of n independent losses. So by central limit theorem, the expected value of t given n losses will be n times the expected value of each of the loss. So 1,000 times n. And the reason why I'm writing it as t given n is that previously when we've used central limit theorem, we were given what n is. So like we were given that there are, say, 60 losses, and then we just do 60 times each loss. So right now we're not given the number of losses as a number. It's just a variable. So therefore we write et given n. So that's n times each loss, so 1,000 n. And similarly, remember the way we used central limit theorem, we were needing standard deviation in those problems because we wanted to use normal distribution eventually. And so that for that, we need the standard deviation. And we were saying that the standard deviation for a sum of variables was square root n times standard deviation of each. And since the variance is the square of standard deviation, so the variance will be just n times variance of each. So it's n times, and the variance of each x was 1,000,000. So variance of t can be now found by the formula, which we've used once before in an earlier problem recently. And variance of t is the expected value of variance of t given n plus variance of expected value of t given n. And the variance of t given n was 1,000,000 n, so you substitute that here. And the expected value of t given n was 1,000 n, so you substitute that here. And now we know that the expected value of a times n is just a times expected value of n. And the variance of a n equals a square variance of n. Those are standard formulas. And this gives, so expected value of n was 4 because n was the Poisson variable. And the variance of n was also 4. So all this amounts to 8,000,000, which was choice C.